Righty then.
Ben,
you're
an
showcasing
oddboy. You're showcasing your startup.
Yes, that is the one. So
before we get into what you were doing,
you can take a breath as well. Because we just ran over.
Oh, everybody stand.
Yeah.
Breathe and relax. And back into it. There you go, see? That's how we do it in Wellington. Can we get you to push that a little bit higher?
Yep.
There you go.
Just resting.
Ben, before we get into what you have been showcasing, what makes you happy?
Ooh. Fresh powder on the skis.
I was going to say.
Yeah, good. The follow-up was good.
Okay. Because I was thinking he was going to say cocaine, but obviously not.
Obviously
That's good.
not.
No.
I've never skied on cocaine, so I wouldn't know. No.
You mean on cocaine, or do you?
Yes,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Oh, you need a lot of it, wouldn't you?
I've done it drunk, but I've never done it on cocaine. You're right. Yeah. Both. No, never mind. We won't go there.
No.
So powder, snowboarding or skiing?
Yeah, I love skiing.
Skiing?
Yeah, that's probably my special place. I'm learning to surf at the moment as well. But
on the
I'm
snow?
Yeah, on the snow.
Somewhere
Yeah.
else.
But I'm no good, so
It's hard on the
it's
snow.
a battle. Yeah.
Well, that's cool. So you're into the board sports?
Yeah, into my board sports.
Nice.
And Oddboy.
Yes.
Tell us all about Oddboy.
Oh, okay. So me and my business partner Tom, we quit our jobs just over 2 years ago now.
Okay.
Not that we didn't love our jobs, but our passion was making games, really, or game-related things.
Yeah.
And it's, we were just like, let's just give it a nudge. So we quit our jobs, moved into the mother's garage.
Literally,
Yeah,
absolutely.
absolutely.
Garage story.
It's garage story. It's the garage origin
it's the garage story.
Brilliant.
Got some funny stories about that, actually. And
Share away.
We launched our first game in September 2016. Not sure if you heard of it. It was called Drump.
I'm not a games person.
Okay, right. So that game, So that game, it was about Donald Trump. We're not supposed to say that. But
It wasn't about Donald Trump. It wasn't.
yeah.
We never said
wasn't
that.
about that.
Wipe
Yeah.
it from your memories. What? I don't know.
Exactly.
I do.
You might
know this.
remember it,
Yes,
yes.
I
Yeah.
The name.
connected somewhat.
It went
Yeah.
pretty crazy for like our first title. Like we had over 500,000 downloads in the first month. We got featured on Rolling Stones.
Yes.
All that kind of stuff. Actually, one of the funniest stories. This was one of the garage stories. We were getting interviewed by
Can I get a glass of water?
Seven Sharp, I think.
Did you? Yeah.
And we were like, "Oh, you meet us at our office. You can interview us in our office." We didn't have an office. But I knew some people that did have a spare space in their office. So we filled up the car with our entire gear
Oh, yeah.
and drove it over.
So that's your office.
Set it up. And they were like, "Can we interview you in an hour?" And we were like, "Give us 2.5 hours."
Got to move offices.
So we
Still
could pack
nailing
down.
up.
Yeah. They come in, "Oh, yeah, we've been here for ages."
Are they
So that
just
was
finding
kinda
that out now?
Then maybe. Who knows?
Make
It's all right.
fake until you made it.
Oh, exactly. So since then, thank God we have moved out of the garage, and we've been working on quite a lot of titles. But the thing we're showcasing here is actually one title in particular, which is a VR title, and it's a VR time travel adventure series that kind of reimagines, I guess, and reinvents how we think about history. So
Alternative history.
Think about the History Channel 2.0
Yeah.
with less ancient aliens and way more time travel.
Okay.
So like, rather than just being a fly on the wall or just watching a reenactment, you're an active participant in these moments
so you're
in
there.
time, and we wrap a fictional narrative around that. So you're a time traveller, and you end up grabbing objects that ping you to different moments and stuff. And you've got to use that mechanic to understand cause and effect. Mm-hmm. And so as you start to move through time, you might meet Edmund Hillary and help him climb Everest. You might solve the mysteries of flight with the Wright brothers, build temples with the Mayan, and play the original basketball with the Mayan civilization, all these kinds of things.
Wow.
And we're doing it in a way where you're there, you're doing it.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen without you.
Yeah.
So it's so much more engaging and emotive than just standard way history has kind of been told in the past. So we want to tell stories that aren't typical as well, or tell them in new ways. So it's pretty interesting. So
is that out now? Is that a thing?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
So this is the first time we've demoed it at any expo ever to anyone here.
And you're just around the corner,
Just
aren't
around
you?
the corner out there.
So that's, again, Foxglove. Upstairs,
Yeah.
Foxglove.
Get here.
Yeah.
Come on in. Come and have a look. There's others, but...
Yep.
And you can give it a go?
And you can go and watch the trailer, go and check it out online. So wanderervr.com. If you want to get an idea of what it's about, what it looks like, all that kind of stuff. We've got about 80% of the prologue here to play through for those that have the time.
Yep.
The prologue leads into episode 1. So each episode, we're going to do this episodic.
Yep.
Like Telltale games, if you're familiar with
I am.
those. But and sell
Fire
each.
kids.
Yeah, Fire kids.
Not me. No, seriously.
And sell each of the episodes following the prologue
Yep.
as premium content. And each one will be based on a different era in time. And you'll start to, like Assassin's Creed and that kind of thing, you'll start to piece together a bigger narrative as you play more of them.
Yes.
And the prologue is kind of like, welcome to 2047 in the future. Why are you here? What are you doing? You know, blah, blah,
And away you go.
Yeah.
So 2 years. You've quit the
Yep,
old...
2 years.
Both
Yep.
of you?
Yep, both of us.
Two
Yep.
of you?
Yep.
And do you come up with the ideas in the company, or do you
we do a lot of
code?
collaboration. So me and Tom primarily are designers.
Okay.
So Tom is more of a 3D expert. I'm more of 2D UX UI. But we both get game design as well.
Yeah.
On this project, we've partnered with M Theory. I'm not sure if you've heard of them.
Yep.
They're an Auckland-based company. And we've partnered to combine our skill sets,
Okay.
basically.
That's
More
cool.
resources.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they're handling a lot of the development, helping us with design bits and bobs.
Yep.
And there's a real joint effort. It's really been really good, actually.
Excellent.
Really exciting. So, yeah, we've got a couple of collabs similar to that we're
Yeah.
doing. And it's here in the New Zealand market for us, that's the best way to work, is pooling resources, finding people that are like-minded.
Is there a collective of game makers in New
So
Zealand?
there's the, I'm going to get this wrong, the IGDA and the, it's just been combined recently. But anyway, it's, there's the New Zealanders Game Developers Association
Okay.
and the IGDA
Yeah.
kind of combined. And there is quite a community. And the good thing is it's 97% exports, the gaming industry.
Yeah.
So there's not that much internal competition, which is amazing.
Of course, yes.
It
weightless
means
as
that
well.
everyone's quite collaborative.
Yeah.
The community is really supportive.
I just read yesterday that Claire Curran said that they're going to do a
They're going to do a review on the industry.
review of New Zealand,
Yeah.
or not a review as in, oh yes, you passed, well done.
Yeah.
But more of a, well, how big is it? Where is it?
Yeah, well,
what is it?
exactly.
Yeah.
What people don't really realise is that the gaming industry, in terms of the entertainment value worldwide, outputs more than film and music combined.
Yeah. It's amazing.
And so, it often gets a bit of a bad rap by parents and all that kind of stuff. But, it depends what you're doing in the context of what, all that kind of stuff. But it shouldn't be sniffed at. I think New Zealand's kind of get a little bit late to the game.
Yeah.
But we're I think we punch way above our weight creatively.
Yep.
So that means that what's been going on here is pretty amazing. You guys know, like Path of Exile,
I have heard of that.
Rocket Works in Dunedin.
I have heard.
Some big companies that they're doing really, really well.
She?
So we're trying.
Pickpock. She?
Yeah.
Pickpock, another one.
Sit
Yeah.
Sit hey.
So there's lots of people here in New Zealand doing lots of awesome stuff.
Very cool. Well, that's nice for them, but how do people get in touch with you?
Oh, us? Oh,
Yes.
easy. So you can either go on oddboy.nz, you'll find our contact details on there, or you can go, if you want to check out Wanderer, again, wanderervr.com. Contact details on there.
Perfect.
If you've got any questions, get in touch.
Excellent.
I'd love to hear from you.
You know you want to.
And 2 months, don't hold me to that, but
2
months. Free to play on the Vive store and the Oculus store and Steam VR. Yeah.
There you go.
Ooh.
There you go. Stick it in your calendars now.
Line in
Won't
the
cost you a
sand.
cent.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you
But
so much.
join our database so we can email you.
Nicely done.
We'll edit that one out later. People, startups.
Awesome. Nice.
Awesome.
We'll take that off, yeah?
Cool.
I'll shake your hand.
You shake
cheers.
it. Yeah.
Sorry, sweet.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
That's
No,
all
it's
right.
all good. Thanks,
Thanks
mate.
so much,
Appreciate it.
mate. Really appreciate
Yeah.
it. We'll see you
No worries.
later.
All right,
Yeah.
cheers.
See you later.